Gigi, what's the mood in the camp after 3 games undefeated and then a defeat at Saracens? I suppose that just sort of shows you where the bar is, doesn't it?
I think so, yeah. I think Saracens are quite the standard we aspire to, and we want to be better, you know. I mean, obviously, you learn, and that's what we have to take from this. I mean, we played three wins in a row, but there's always room for improvement. I think that's one thing we took from it. We were obviously upset about the loss, but in saying that, I think we learned quite a lot, and we know what we should do and shouldn't do. And that's kind of like in life and in rugby, whatever, you know, you've got to take things as they come, learn from them and move on. I mean, I think no one's still thinking back of it. It happened, it's done. We're moving on. We've got a big game this weekend against a desperate Harlequins team who are obviously very hungry for a win, you know, so I reckon they'll come out with a lot of physicality and stuff, and we'll be up for it because we're also coming off a loss, and we want to prove to everyone that we are a team that can bounce back and can prove ourselves out.
So what is it that you've got to do? Is it be more clinical? Because possession wasn't a problem at Allianz Park, was it? I suppose it's taking the chances.
Just being more clinical with whatever, you know, execute whatever plans we have correctly, if that makes sense. Yeah, just basically going, if we have a plan, you've got to execute it. That's one thing. I mean, and then if it doesn't work out, what do you do from there? I think that's one thing we can improve on, and we will improve on. I think possession wasn't an issue. I think we just need to make up our minds where we're going, what are we doing. I don't have much to say. I mean, we just need to sharpen up a bit. I think Saracens was a team that proved that they can win a game without the ball. They can also defend their line, and they can prove that they are, you know, which they are. They are champions. They've won quite a few things before, and we did, you know, respect to them, but we got to respect ourselves too by being and striving to be better. That's all.
And also back at home against Harlequins, how much of a difference does that make? Back on grass as well.
Well, yeah, especially after a loss, which is nice, going back home to a packed Kingsholm. Hopefully, yeah, you know, I mean, and having the shed behind you, having people shouting, and you know it's for you and for the team, and they die-hard fans. You know, I've been around a few places. They're quite a good die-hard group. So I think it's yeah, you don't even have to explain it. It's just easy. It's easy. It's easier because you know you have. It's like playing with the wind at your back, which is nice. And we still got to go out and prove that we earn their respect. You know, that's one thing. Yeah, I'd say.